Hey everybody, welcome to another Facebook Live. I'm Josh Huff, the social media guy at Gold Bond. Happy to be here with you again today. Man, it's a little bit rainy outside. I was hoping to be underneath the overhang and have some nice sunshine, but it's raining. And like we have been doing for the past several months, when it rains, when something changes, you just kind of pivot and you roll with it and you go on from there. So we're in my carport. It's got some beautiful old school brick behind me, but that's just how it goes. So I'm going to be looking down at my computer screen here and there. So if you have comments, then go ahead and throw them in there. I'll respond as best that I can. But I wanted to see how's your summer going? Everybody back in school? Kids doing okay? Yeah, feeling all right. I got 4 kids at 4 schools in 2 time zones, and it's a little bit crazy, but I am thankful to be here. I got my wife Melissa kind of behind the scenes doing some camera stuff, so she's been really, really helpful with those things. Let's see here. We got a few new things at Gold Bond I wanted to go over first, but eventually we're going to get to LinkedIn and some of the best new practices that were just released. LinkedIn just released their guide for social media managers to help you navigate LinkedIn and some of the new things going on there. So if you are interested at all in setting up a LinkedIn page and growing your following there and how to engage, all those kinds of things, we're going to get to that in just a few minutes. But before I do, exciting things here at Gold Bond. We have a brand new color on 4 of our best selling items. So let me show you that. It's mint green. Can you see that? Pretty fancy looking. This is very similar to kind of the Seafoam with another brand that we won't mention. And yet, here we go with these ones. So this is the Apollo. You can see this is a one color. We have this also in the Chimp 20, which is what I'm drinking out of. Delicious. We also have it in the Odin, and we have it in the ever popular Kong as well. So these can do full color contour helix wrap. You can do one color. You can do laser engrave. All the normal options with these items you can do with these products with this fantastic new color. One other thing that we still have, and I'm going to show you a little trick here. Oh, actually, before I do, got to throw a dad joke in there. Why did the Invisible Man turn down the job offer? Why did the Invisible Man turn down the job offer? He couldn't see himself doing it because he was invisible. Get it? Anyway, so something I like to do. So you notice my shirt, Old Red here. My band plays at Old Red once a month or so, and after the gig is over, we have to drive back to Chattanooga. It's about a 2.5-hour drive, and it is such a long drive. So I like to bring one of my Starbucks double shot slim can things with me, but it sits in the car all that time, and it doesn't stay cool. But something you can do to combine a couple of our items is you can take our Kong, and guess what fits perfectly inside the Kong? Let me get this. This lid is fantastically tight, by the way. There we go. Look what fits perfectly inside the Kong. One of your slim cans, so you can put a little ice in there and keep it cold inside of the Kong, and then when you pull it out, you can slide it into our brand new slim can neoprene can holder, and then it keeps it cold for the rest of the drive. So this is a really cool option. You combine the Kong and the slim neoprene can holder, and you are good to go. So I'm going to enjoy this while we talk. It's not alcoholic. It's not after 5 yet. Don't worry. It's just some carbonated watermelon juice, I guess. Yeah, not bad. So those are a couple new things available now from Gold Bond. The SNCH, the slim neoprene can holder. And then we have just these mint green items on a ton of our products. So make sure you check those out. But let's get into some LinkedIn stuff. I know that's why you're watching, hopefully. So, by the way, another question for you. On which side do chickens have the most feathers? On which side? The outside, of course, duh. They wouldn't have chicken feathers on the inside. Anyway, Okay, so first of all, why should you choose LinkedIn? Why should you choose LinkedIn? Well, LinkedIn is a business-oriented platform, and most of you are not only marketing directly to like the public, but you want other businesses to buy promo products. And so business-to-business connection is huge with LinkedIn. So it's a great place to start. It was actually rated as one of the most trusted platforms by several different organizations, more than Facebook, more than Twitter, more than Instagram. I think people see it as more of a curated place where they take greater care to know what's going on. You're not going to be overrun with political posts or posts about your neighbor's new dog that they just got. It's a business focused post with tools and resources for businesses. So it's a great place to do that. So if you're trying to get on LinkedIn, where do you start? Hopefully you already have a personal LinkedIn page set up for you that has, where you work, some of your interests and abilities, and you're maybe following some businesses. But the place that you need to start is setting up a LinkedIn page. And again, all of these things that I'm sharing this is just a summary of what's in the LinkedIn Social Media Marketers Guide that was just released last week. But first of all, start off with that page. So start off with your LinkedIn page. One of the things that you can do is that they allow you to do is add a call to action button. So let me back up just a sec. When you are on your personal profile and you're like, how in the world do I set up a LinkedIn page? Go to the little hamburger menu that's on the top right and click on it, and it'll give you a bunch of options. And one of them is create a page. And so you can create a page for your business, and you need to have the normal stuff. You need to have a graphic to be your banner. You need to have basic information so that they know where to contact you, website, phone number, that kind of a thing. But one of the things you can enable is a button that they can actually click, and it directs wherever you want to. Ours right now directs you right back to our company website, which is what I would recommend most people to be doing. But that's a fantastic option for you to be doing that. So once you got your page, add your call to action button. You need to have an idea of who your audience is and who you're going to be engaging with. Because you got to remember, posts on LinkedIn do well if they are helpful. I wrote these down, the 3 H's. If they are, let's see here. If they are helpful, if they are human, and if they are heartfelt. So it needs to be something that's going to aid the business of the people that you're looking to interact with. It's got to be something that shows that it's human. It's not just ads all the time, not just promotions and sales and deals, but it's actually real people behind the scenes there. And then it's got to be heartfelt. You got to show that you're empathetic to the needs of things that are going on in the world. So right now we have this pandemic going on, and people are struggling with maybe how to deal with kids going back to school or resources. So show that you understand that in the moment, and that you're able to provide some resources to aid in those things. So as you're thinking about your audience, your posts, things like that, those are just a couple things to keep in mind. Speaking of something to keep in mind, yesterday I was hungry and I decided to eat a clock. I ate a clock yesterday. It was very time consuming, especially when I went back for seconds. Boom, another dad joke. There you go. You're welcome. So, okay. So here's one of the things that you can do that's different on LinkedIn that you would maybe not do on some of the other platforms like Instagram or Facebook. LinkedIn is a great place to demonstrate thought leadership. So this is a place where if you are an expert in a field, so I talked to my wife and she is an expert in the field of self-storage. Maybe you're looking at your coworkers and you're like, we are experts in promotions and in how to promote your business or how to do marketing. You need to demonstrate your thought leadership by doing something like this, recording a video and putting it out there. Maybe you're going to be posting an article that shows some helpful tips. Maybe it's a white page thing or a blog thing or whatever it might be, but something that shows that you are somebody that they can go to as a resource for your industry. That's an important thing to know that you can do on LinkedIn versus other platforms. Something else that you can do with LinkedIn that you can't do anywhere else is you can leverage your employees. So when people write down on LinkedIn that they are a part of a certain company, so for us, they're part of Gold Bond, or they might be part of American Solutions for Business or Proforma, or whatever it might be. You have the ability to connect with all of those employees that say that they are an employee of your company. So here's a cool thing that you can do. If you post something on your page, there's a button at the top that says notify employees. So you can press that button. It'll notify all of your employees that their company has just posted something. And then hopefully they will again reshare that post on their page, because the average person has 10 times the reach that your company page does. It's just how it works. So if somebody that works for you shares one of your posts, it's going to get a lot more exposure than if you just post it. And the same is true in reverse. If one of your employees posts something, you can then go ahead and share that on your company page, and that will expand your reach exponentially. So leverage your employees, help them to know when you're posting, what you're posting, and how they can use that to expand their business. So one last thing that you can do. Oh, got to share another joke, of course. So why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants to his golf event? In case he got a hole in one. Get it? Hole in one, golfer. Anyway. So the best things that you can post on LinkedIn, again, on your page to gain followers, of course, video is going to be the top thing. And I mean native video, not a YouTube video that you share to LinkedIn, something that you can actually share right there on the platform. So video is going to be huge. White paper things like articles that you can actually write are going to be huge. PDFs, anything like that. You can actually upload Word documents, PowerPoint, PDFs, all that kind of stuff. That's going to be very helpful, and LinkedIn's going to see that and go, oh, here's a resource. Let me push this out to all of their followers. And that's a great thing that you can use LinkedIn for. That's just some of the basics. Again, this is all from that LinkedIn guide for social media marketers, social media managers as well. So check that out. Let's see. Oh, did you hear the superhero? Did you hear this joke? Did you hear about the superhero with the lisp that always worked out? So a superhero with a lisp that always worked out. He was Thor. Get it? Anyway, all right. I don't want to take up too much more of your valuable time. Remember, we have brand new mint green items at Gold Bond. We have this really cool slim neoprene can holder that works great with all your slim can options. And then LinkedIn, a great resource, a great place to plug in and expand your reach. We would encourage you to follow us on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, all those social places. And if you have any questions about anything that I've shared today, hit me up, social@goldbondinc.com. And if you have any questions about any of these awesome items, you can contact your rep. We will hopefully be back next week or the week after, just depending on all the crazy stuff. And we will talk with you then. Thanks so much for watching, and we will be in touch soon. Bye-bye.